Let me know what you call. Do you call it rice and peas, or peas and rice, or do you call it bean and rice, or rice and bean? Let me know in the comment. And welcome back, guys, to another cooking video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for tuning into my channel. For today, I will be showing you how to cook rice and peas. Some people call it rice and bean, depending on the country that you're from. Others call it bean and rice or peas and rice. But as Jamaican, we refer to it as rice and peas. So I'm going to show you all the ingredients that I will be using to prepare my rice and peas. So my main first I will be using rice. So this is white rice that I will be using. This is a peas that I will be using, red peas or kidney beans. So this is what I will be using, some of it, and also some salt, coconut milk powder. So I'll be using coconut milk powder, Scotch bonnet pepper. Here I have some pimento seed, garlic, green onion, and thyme. So all of these are the ingredients that I will be using to prepare my rice and peas. So the first thing that I'm going to do, guys, is to wash my peas. Yeah, so even though it comes in this pack, I will be washing it, and this is the pot that I will be using to cook my rice and peas. I'm going to take the amount of peas that I will be using. So yes, I don't want a lot because the peas does swell. So I want the peas start to cook, it swells, so you don't use a lot. But I like when my rice and peas is rich, red and rich. So I'm now going to wash my peas. Wash my peas with cold water. Not too cool water. Off this water. Pour that water off. I'll give it one more rinse. I think I may add a little more peas to the pot. Yeah, add some more. Right? So add some more. And I wash them off. And now I'm going to catch some water. You can use lukewarm water, or if you want to use the hot water. So I'm catching some water in the pot. I'm not going to fill the pot too much. So about that. And then I'm going to add this to the stove. So I'm going to add this to the stove, guys. So remember, you can also pressure your peas to make it cook faster. But I don't have a problem with this peas. It does cook fast when I put it in the regular pot. So I'm going to turn my stove to high, allow the water to start boiling. And as soon as it starts to boil, I will take the cover from the pot a little so the water don't spill over. Let the pot remain covered and allow the peas to boil and cook. And if need more water, I'll check it each time, and if it need more water, I'll add more water to the pot. And then when the peas is cooked, I'll show you what's the next process. So just stay tuned and continue watching this video. Please go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you call. Do you call it rice and peas, or peas and rice, or do you call it bean and rice, or rice and bean? Let me know in the comment and which country you're from. Okay, so stay tuned. I'll tell you what I do next. So okay, guys, so the next thing I'm going to do, I have the garlic here. So I'm going to add the garlic to the peas and allow the peas to cook. They said when you put garlic to your peas, it will let your peas cook faster. So that's what they say. That's the reason why, apart from the flavor of the garlic, when you add garlic with your peas, it will allow the peas to cook faster. And as I said to you, if you want the peas to cook very fast, you can always use a pressure cooker and pressure your peas. But I have no problem using the regular pot because in no time the peas will be cooked. So yes guys, so just stay tuned and continue watching this video, and then I'll show you the rest of the process. Alright guys, so the water is now boiling. So as you can see, water is coming, steam is coming from all over. I'm making a mess on the stove. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift the lid from the pot a little, allow some air to come in out of the pot, and then I'm going to turn the stove down to medium, maybe 4. Alright, so and then I'll allow that to cook. It may take up to 20-30 minutes or so for the peas to cook, and I don't want the peas to be too soft because it will mash. I don't like when the peas is soft, so they mash in the rice. No, they should be old. I want them to be old, so I am not going to overcook them. Alright, so do not overcook your peas or your beans. Alright, so I'm going to allow the beans or the peas to cook for about 25 to 30 minutes, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so I'm going to check on my peas. I've checked on the peas for a few times, but they weren't ready. So I think they should be halfway. They should be partially cooked now. So I'm going to check on them to see where they are at. So let's see. Yep, so they look like they are good. Yes. I'm going to add a little more water to the pot. You know, I need water for the rice. Alright, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to add my seasoning to the pot. So as I said, I have some pimento here, so I'm just gonna mash the pimento a bit, crush the pimento a little. So I'm adding all my seasoning now. So pimento, my thyme, and scallion. I normally crush my scallion a bit before I add it to my peas pot. And last but not least, I'm going to add the Scotch bonnet pepper. Do not let the pepper burst in the pot, because if it bursts, it's gonna be a spicy rice and peas. You're just adding the pepper to get the flavor, not for the spice. So much for the spice. Alright, so I'm going to allow that to continue cooking. Allow the peas to continue cooking. Then I'm going to add my salt. You could have added the salt before, or you can add it now when you're seasoning your pot. But I'm going to add it now. I didn't add any salt before, so I'm going to add it now. Not too much. Yep. The salt is added. Stirring that. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is to add my milk coconut powder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix the coconut powder in some water, and then I will add it to the pot. So I'm mixing the coconut powder in some water, and then I'll add it to the pot. Yep. Mixing up the powder. peas, guys. So that's the milk powder, coconut milk powder. I'm going to add it to the pot now. Allow that to boil in, stir everything together. So while the seasoning and everything and the spices are boiling with the peas, I'm going to wash the rice. What are you doing, Tata? Why are you eating? Mommy. Why are you eating my bottom? Eh? Stop. Stop, Kali. Come on, stop. Stop. It's not a drum, Kalisa. Don't beat on the bottom. It's not a drum, okay? Alright guys, so I'm gonna add the margarine to the pot now. Just a little margarine. And then, so I just added the margarine to the pot. So now I'll add the rice. And allow the rice to steam. This is like a lot of rice, oh my god. Yes, so good. Too much rice in the pot. Now, rice is added to the pot. I'm gonna transition from the spoon to the fork. Stir this a bit. I don't want the rice to stick on top of the pot, so now I'm going to cover my pot, allow the rice to steam, turn it down to medium, and allow it to steam for